Hey everyone, it's Diego with Teddy. Welcome to a new video with Teddy Boxing. Today I want to teach you how you can change direction when you are punching. For example, if you're punching to your right, you're moving to your right, you suddenly change your direction, move to your left. How can you do that? How can you change your direction? And how can you work both stances so you can neutralize your opponent's angles and even change direction and punch your opponent's body. So I'll teach you today some drills and I'll teach you the technique of how to do it step by step so you can improve. Let's begin with the class. Normally, people tend to attack their opponent moving in a straight line or maybe to their left side if they're orthodox or right if they're southpaw because it's more natural. If I move in a straight line, I'll move and it's really easy to move in a straight line. I can still move to my left doing the same thing, like the same mechanic. It's easier. But most people, they don't go to the other direction. And that's they're missing like 50%, of course. If they're only using this 50% of the area, they can use another 50% to connect your opponent from other angles. So the first way I'm going to teach you is only using a single step. It's only a single step. We tend to use a punch moving to our opposite side, but only one punch. We regularly don't try to be attacking to the side with a lot of punches unless you change switch your stances. That I'm going to teach you afterwards. Right now, focus on only one step. So if I move to my left, I will move in 1, 2. Right? I move to my 1, 2. What is my opponent going to do? If I move to my left, what he's going to do is he's going to switch. He's going to readjust his position. He's going to turn in order to face me, and I'm going to change my direction. I'm not going to keep moving to the same side. So in this case, I'm going to take my rear leg. I'm going to step to my right, and at the same time, I'm going to throw a hook, and that will create a lot more power. I'm going to throw my hook at the same time. I'll step with my right leg, and from here I can move out of the way. So it will be a surprise punch. I will be 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And 3 with my rear leg. 1, 2, and a hook, moving your rear leg just a step. Now that you know how to change directions, moving your rear leg and throwing the punch at the same time, you're going to do the same thing, but as you roll under your opponent's punches. So if you are punching your opponent, you're exchanging some punches, and he throws a hook, you're not just going to roll and move out of the way. You're going to take advantage of that roll and punch your opponent's body. So I'm punching here, I'm punching here. As soon as I take my rear leg, I'll punch his body. I'll punch his body, and I take I'll pull my lead leg. So a combination that I would suggest you can do is 1, 2 moving to your left, so you can train at home. 1, 2 moving to your left, 1, 2 moving to the left. Then when you go to your right, you're going to throw a hook to the body, stepping with your rear leg. And as soon as you pull your lead leg, you're going to throw across. You throw across. So I'll throw 1, 2 moving to my left. I'll throw 1, 2 moving to my left. As soon as I roll under, I'll go with a hook. And as soon as I pull my lead leg, I'll throw across. This is a great way of moving to the left and then getting with other punches moving to the right. So you are punching your opponent from different directions. That's the whole point. You have to be able to attack your opponent from every single direction. Now, as I said, it's really comfortable if you're an orthodox to move to your left and throw combinations and keeping the same connections of leg and arm. I throw my jab with my left leg. I throw my cross with my rear leg. So I keep the combinations and the power. It's really easy to move fast. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to switch my stances. I'm going to do a shuffle, just a shuffle here. And from this stance, I have to take advantage that I have changed my opponent. It's taking him time to understand what's happening until he realizes I'm moving to my other side, throwing punches. So this is another way of changing directions with your punches. You're moving, you change direction, and as soon as you do that, you punch your opponent from other directions. So the only thing you have to do is you have to switch your legs. You have to be able to switch your legs and keep with balance. That's the main thing. Once you do that, I would suggest to blind your opponent so you distract him from whatever you're doing. If you just move, maybe he can see your leg and your footwork, and he will already know your plan if he's a smart fighter. But you should always try to distract your opponent. So I'll throw a jab, how to strike my opponent, he thinks maybe it's a regular jab. It's a regular jab from my orthodox stance, but actually I'm in a southpaw. I'm from here. I'm moving with a lot of punches. I'm on his back, and he's only getting punched. So make sure to work on this, changing directions, because it will definitely help you to improve your sparrings, your competitions, and everything inside the boxing match. Thanks everyone for watching my video. Remember to always throw your combinations moving to every single direction. You move to your left, then you switch your side and you move to the right. As I teach in human chess, the whole point is not getting touched, not getting punched. You don't want to brawl with your opponent. You want to be smart, moving always, being hard to find, So work with your footwork, work that coordinations, and work with the heavy bag a lot on shadow boxing. Leave me a comment below of what you want to learn, and I'll see you next week.